Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. Buy the rumor, and you know what you do after that? Sell the news. This coming from King Solomon at XRP_owl on Twitter. And what he is referring to is what happened last night on Saturday Night Live. I've got Dogecoin price up here. And take a look at that plummet, guys. Since yesterday, Dogecoin is down about 40%. The lowest drop we saw for Dogecoin was about 44%. It is climbing up a little bit right now. But this, of course, is the aftermath after what happened on Saturday Night Live last night. So I saw this from Michael at Val5Links. If you guys didn't catch the skit, it is linked in this article here. Let me just read this for you. The Dogecoin price fell over 20% shortly after Tesla's CEO Elon Musk admitted on Saturday Night Live that Dogecoin is a hustle. Yes. Basically, to sum up the skit, and here it is here, guys, linked down here in this tweet. You have Elon Musk here on the Weekend Report, and he's supposed to be some kind of cryptocurrency expert, and he's asked by the reporter, you know, so what is Dogecoin? And the reporter asks him over and over, and Elon Musk is basically just kind of spewing out facts about Dogecoin, not really giving an answer. Anyway, it is pretty funny, I gotta say. The skit was done really well, but in the end, the punchline coming from the reporter is, so Dogecoin's basically a hustle, right? And Elon Musk is like, yeah, it's basically a hustle. I don't think that fared well for new investors getting into Doge, of course. Like I said before, Dogecoin price went down 43%. So again, guys, I will link this in the description if you didn't see the clip. CryptoWhale here posting, as Dogecoin collapses over 50% from its peak, late buyers are begging Elon Musk to tweet something bullish after an unamusing Saturday Night Live performance. And so you've got some tweets here from people asking Elon Musk to save the Dogecoin price. Boy, these noobs are pathetic. This is why you don't invest in meme coins, folks. Utility only. Don't jump on the bandwagon. Buy the rumor. Short the news, as Cryptokin says down here. Yeah, exactly. You don't buy into this FOMO. This is classic newbie behavior. Noobs 101. Stephen Bull Dieppe, looks like people are selling their XRP to buy the Dogecoin dip. Now, yesterday I did a video, I'll link it up here if you guys didn't catch it, discussing the possibility of Dogecoin money going into XRP. Now, of course, Dogecoin did go down. When I bring up XRP here, guys, on the hourly, you can see XRP has gone down a little bit too, trading right now at about $1.47.5. And no, we did not see that money pour into XRP, although XRP is still looking fairly stable considering. We've got Bitcoin here on the hourly, and as you guys can see, Bitcoin did decline as well. So, you know, the rest of the crypto market is seeing a bit of a red day today. Bitcoin's down about 3.3%, Ethereum's up about 6%, and Binance Coin up 3.6%. So these two coins are doing fairly well. We've also got Cardano up a bit, XRP in the red, but you know, other coins as well in the red. So it is a bit of a mixed bag. I guess I should restate. It is a bit of a mixed bag. I don't know how that Dogecoin news has gone over with the rest of the crypto space. I don't really think it is affecting many other coins. Fact of the matter remains, you know, if I bring XRP up here on the hourly, we are still kind of hovering in and around this area here. The good news is we are still making higher lows, even despite this most recent bearish move down here to the 0.5 at about $1.41.7. Right now, again, trading at about $1.48.5. So still making higher lows. Got to breach this level up here, $1.70, 71, 72, give or take. That is going to be key, I think, in order for XRP to have a chance to breach its all-time high. I discussed this $1.70 level on the XRP chart just yesterday, and you know, we haven't seen, this is XRP on the weekly, we haven't seen a weekly candlestick close above this level in a very long time. And so, I mean, it might be this week, I highly doubt it. Today is Sunday, and we are still in the 140s, but you never know with the crypto space. You know, these cryptocurrencies tend to move very fast. But I wanted to keep moving on, guys. Did you see this from XRP Community here on Twitter? If BitBoy had $10,000, well, listen to what he has to say.
Say you had 10 grand to put all in on one project for the rest of this cycle. What's your pick, Ben?
Ooh, I am going to, that is a tough question because there's so many good ones. But if you were to really break down, I tell you what, I'm going to go a little off the wall here. I'm going to drive TJ crazy here.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, if I had $10,000 and I wanted to do a super risky play. Yeah. But something that I could ride out with that would have massive gains. I mean, XRP. I mean, if they're able to shake this SEC lawsuit, you know, you look at the upside for what's going to happen when that floodgate were to break. I mean, it also, like Stellar, and like Litecoin hasn't even come close to touching its all-time highs. It's actually lagging far behind those, only at about 50% of its all-time high or so. So XRP would be a one, but it's risky because if the SEC lawsuit goes the other way, obviously it'll get crushed.
$10,000 into one project. BitBoy says he would put it in XRP. And, you know, BitBoy has historically not been a proponent of XRP, has seen what XRP price has done over this last cycle, and has shifted gears a little bit. And, you know, you heard it here on the panel. He's saying, you know, this is going to get TJ a bit upset. A lot of these guys into the old school cryptocurrency ideology, and Ben Armstrong, aka BitBoy, going against the grain a little bit and suggesting XRP. And he's got some great points here. You know, we haven't even reached all-time high, like Litecoin, like Stellar's XLM, still a ways away. And so ultimately what that means is that there's still a lot of room for XRP to rally. I wanted to bring you this, guys, from Michael at Val5 Links. This an article from Live Bitcoin News. All that crypto you bought through PayPal, it ain't yours. So just be mindful, guys, if you are buying cryptocurrency through PayPal, if you think the Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies you purchase through PayPal are officially yours, think again. As it turns out, anyone who purchases digital assets through the company are not given private keys to these coins, thereby denying them any ownership. Though it is still possible to garner a hefty profit on these assets, granted they move up in price. PayPal first announced its launch back in October, as we know. If I go down here, thus far it seems like PayPal's crypto dealings have had a lot to do with success of various crypto assets over the past few months, though there is a serious problem in that anyone who buys digital assets through this platform does not fully own the coins they purchase. The fine print associated with PayPal's crypto division reads that the money cannot be transferred to any other platform. Thus, you can purchase the units and make money off them, but in not being able to move them around, the assets remain in PayPal's control. So dipping one's toes in the crypto space, you can buy and sell certain cryptocurrencies on the PayPal platform. However, you cannot move this crypto. So just be mindful, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. I personally don't use PayPal, but I thought I'd bring this up in case you're new to the space. Thought I'd give you guys a heads up on that. Down here, CoinGainer says, yeah, well, transfer them to your cold storage. Everyone will have some sort of nano in the future. As per this article, you cannot. It says you cannot actually transfer them from the PayPal platform. But yeah, I mean, a nano or some other kind of cold storage, obviously the way to store your cryptocurrency, especially if you have been accumulating a lot of it over this bull run. I do have an affiliate link in the description for a Ledger Nano. If you guys are still looking to get one, you can use it if you want. You don't have to use it though. Wanted to keep moving though, guys. This from Real Boy XRP, or rather Real XRP Boy here on Twitter. Ideals don't make a difference or matter in the not so distant future. Onward. So he's bringing up this quote from this article here, and I probably should let you know, this is from the Journal of Cultural Economy. This is a scholarly, an academic article here, peer-reviewed, Steps Toward an Ecology of Money Infrastructures, Materiality and Cultures of Ripple. So they're specifically talking about Ripple XRP in this. Again, this is an academic article that is peer-reviewed, so the things that are mentioned in here are carefully scrutinized by academics. Real Boy XRP highlighting this down here, XRP is like gold in your hand. Another quote down here from the Ecology of Monies. John Maynard Keynes proposed a supranational currency. Friedrich Hayek called the increased currency competition. The underlying conflict is technological and not ideological. So we're going into the history of money here. As with so many other historical problems, this currency conundrum seemed intractable until technology caught up with the theory. Ripple's distributed exchange is the electronic calculator that Hayek dreamed of, but on the scale he could never have imagined. If a global currency is like the universal language, Esperanto, then Ripple is like the Babelfish, the universal translator of science fiction, and more recently, Google. So really drawing some parallels here with Ripple and distributed ledger technology. Interesting to note this, this document was from last year, but I had never seen it, and I thought it'd be interesting to bring up. Again, an academic paper, peer-reviewed, and here's the PDF, guys. I will link this in the description of the video if you want to read further. Just a little side note, and I know you guys know this, Gary Gensler was teaching classes at MIT, one of the most prestigious universities in the United States. And I don't know if he's still going to be teaching classes now that he is chairman of the SEC. But yeah, the academic world, not very big, guys. And I think I'll leave it at that. Guys, this from XRP Crypto Wolf. Ripple X manager Monica Long said CBDCs will be a major acceleration for the adoption of Ripple's technology. And so there was a recent Ripple drop that came out just the other day. I wanted to highlight some points here. So this from Ashish Burla. In 2020 alone, over 3 million transactions crossed the network, with Southeast Asia leading the charge. Furthermore, 2021 is already off to a roaring start, particularly across the Middle East and Latin America. And here's some diagrams just to show you guys that. Burla attributed this growth to the digital transformation due to the pandemic. According to the insights provided by Ripple, its quarterly reports, total XRP sales had jumped from $76 million in quarter 4 of last year to almost $150 million in quarter 1 of 2021. This incline was directly attributed to the growing demand for RippleNet's on-demand liquidity, or ODL service. Burla also reiterated that ODL aided many customers to navigate the beer flu cash crunch. He said, the digital acceleration brought on by the beer flu is barely going to proceed in a post-beer flu world, and RippleNet goes to be the expertise that can assist you to increase even additional. On top of that, guys, Monica Long, general manager of RippleX, said this: the focus for 2021 is on contributing with the broader XRPL developer community to a fantastic building experience for developers, and on supporting developers with new programs, demonstrating real-world use cases for the XRPL, and introducing key infrastructure elements that promote liquidity and help developer ideas come to life. All right, and she mentions two of the bigger hot topics, I guess I could say, in cryptocurrency today: NFTs and CBDCs. So she says NFTs are obviously a very big deal in crypto, and I think there are a lot of opportunities for developers to sink their teeth into NFT use cases on the XRPL. With regards to CBDCs, she says CBDCs will be a major acceleration for the adoption of Ripple's technology. We are going to be there. We are meeting and currently discussing strategy with various central banks around the world. So Ripple on top of CBDCs, also on top of NFTs, funding this through Ripple X, which was once called the Spring Initiative. We heard several weeks ago that, even the Flare Network is working on NFT integration onto their platform as well. So the Flare Network obviously uses the XRPL. So, there is a lot going on here, despite the fact that Ripple has been in court, despite the fact that, we've been going through this crazy lawsuit. It feels like we've been going through it too, even though we're not the ones in court, we're not the ones here as part of this directly, but indirectly as XRP hodlers, it does affect our bottom line. And, some may argue that XRP price would have been even higher had this lawsuit not happened. And I guess no one really knows. It could have been higher, maybe, maybe not. And just to BitBoy's point here, XRP is a good deal right now. It still hasn't retraced to its all-time high. And once this lawsuit is cleared, the floodgates will open and that price will explode. And so I wanted to talk about this. SEC Chair Gary Gensler testifies on the GameStop trading saga, talks about regulating the crypto market. This from MACKATTACKXRP. Down here, the SEC Chair also talks, so the beginning of the article was just about GameStop and Robinhood. If you guys want to read that, I will leave this in the description. Down here, he says the SEC Chair also talked about the need of regulating the $2 trillion crypto market during the same testimony, something which he has advocated in his first TV appearance since taking over the SEC. Gensler is seen as pro-crypto because of his understanding of blockchain technology and crypto assets, as he taught the same to MIT students in his earlier stint as a professor. In his recent interview, Gensler talked about the need to regulate the crypto market as the majority of cryptocurrencies qualify as securities. So in his opinion, the majority qualify as securities. This is really important. I know he has said that he thinks XRP is a security as well, but he also said that this is going to be up for the courts to decide. And we know, based on the copious amounts of material that have been brought to our attention over Twitter from some lawyers, namely Jeremy Hogan and John Deaton. Jesse Hines is another one. These guys are giving us the skivvy on what's going on here. And you remember, or maybe you don't, maybe I should reiterate this. The question isn't about, is XRP a security at this point? I think that we have gotten that clarification. XRP is not a security. It was a matter of how Brad and Chris treated XRP between the years of 2013 and 2020. That was what was at the crux of the SEC's argument. And so the fact is, XRP today, definitely not a security. Well, I think this is going to play an important role in this, especially if Gary Gensler thinks that most cryptocurrencies would indeed qualify as securities. Let me bring you guys to this tweet from the one here on Twitter. No more speculation. So he also links a similar article here. Gary Gensler says a lot of crypto assets qualify as securities, and you guys can read this. It's similar to that last article that I just posted. So he's posting some screen grabs. The title, this just in, of course, Gensler's thought about most cryptocurrencies qualify as securities. Here's a quote from the article. To the extent that something is a security, the SEC has a lot of authority, and a lot of crypto tokens, I won't call them cryptocurrencies for this moment, are indeed securities. He added, we need to update and freshen our rules to ensure that while retail investors and any individuals has First Amendment rights to speak and so forth, that they're not misleading the public, they're not manipulating the public and manipulating public markets. So there is going to have to be a differentiation here, and Gary Gensler, I think, realizes, you know, with regards to cryptocurrencies, there does need to be a new framework outlined to classify crypto specifically. Now, will this framework come out after the SEC lawsuit has been finalized? Possibly. Could we get some decisions being made that derive from the outcome of this lawsuit? Absolutely. Will XRP be affected? Probably not. And here's my train of thought on that. So the one also posted this. Which cryptos are ISO 20022 compliant? The distinction is cryptos are tokens secured by nothing. Digital assets are tokens that derive value from its network or value source in which a price feed can be provided. All digital tokens are cryptos under the current framework. So he brings up a couple of things here. Which cryptos are ISO 20022 compliant? Well, last year, guys, Ripple said that they were the first company. This was back from literally a year ago, May 7th, 2020. Ripple gets ready for the ISO 20022 standard. Ripple claims to have been the first public blockchain-focused payment company to join the ISO 20022 standardization committee, future-proofing its business for the eventual arrival of the data-rich messaging protocol. So the first cryptocurrency company to do so 1 year ago. Not only that, the one here also mentions digital assets are tokens that derive value from its network of value source in which a price feed can be provided. Remember, the network of value. And Real XRP Boy posting this quote from this peer-reviewed academic article, XRP is like gold in your hands. And if it's like gold in your hands, and I'm just spitballing here, doesn't that have value? Let me continue. He also brings this up, guys, the Knight, Brad Garlinghouse, The Hand, Gary Gensler, White Paper, Regulations, Recycling Machine, the SEC, Tokens, and Digital Asset Securities, bringing up a snapshot from this old Bearableguy riddle, and to me, this is starting to make a little more sense. The recycling machine, pumping out the tokens that are basically one and the same. All these tokens, or most of them, are likely going to be considered securities, and perhaps this hand, now that I look at it, perhaps this hand represents the SEC or Gary Gensler, essentially stating that many of these cryptocurrencies are going to fall to the wayside, and there are only going to be a select few cryptocurrencies that have intrinsic value because they are part of a network that functions independently from any one company. The XRPL is one example of that. That is the one we're interested in because we hold XRP. Ripple went out of their way to become ISO 20022 compliant. Again, this from last year. What company would do this, guys? And you can ask yourself this. What company would do this unless they knew for a fact that they were going to be part of something bigger, that they were going to be part of the transformation of the financial system? So do you think we're onto something here? This latest Gary Gensler claim that most cryptocurrencies will fall under the definition of a security? Did Ripple have a leg up, and did Bearableguy know this all along? I'm curious to know what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.